President Biden is now proposing a major plan for gun reform that could close the gun show loophole. NBC's Ken Dilanian is following this for us. Barbara McQuaid is staying with us. This literally was just unveiled by the White House. Ken, walk us through the president's plan and how it would work.
Chris, this is one of the biggest attempts at gun regulation by a president in years. And what the Justice Department and the ATF is doing today is they are announcing a proposed new regulation that would dramatically expand the licensing of people who are selling guns in the United States of America by eliminating the so-called gun show loophole, which an ATF official just said on a conference call that I was on never actually existed, according to the law and according to the ATF. But in point of fact, there are tens of thousands of transactions a year where guns are bought and sold outside of the background check system, not by licensed firearm dealers in brick and mortar stores, but at gun shows, flea markets, and increasingly on the internet through giant online marketplaces. And this is an attempt to rein that in, to regulate it, and importantly, to make those sales subject to criminal background checks, because right now they're not. And so, as one official put it, it's like there are two lines at the airport security, one for people who get screened and one for people who are not, and that line of unscreened people has been growing. So this is a new rule. It's going to have to go through a federal rulemaking process. It's almost sure to be challenged by Second Amendment activists in court, but the Biden administration believes they can defend it because it's based on new language in a law that Congress passed in response to that horrific mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas last year, called the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. And in that law was I would say a little notice provision that tightened the definition of what a gun dealer is. It used to be that you had to derive most of your income and make a livelihood at dealing guns to be covered by it. But now it's sort of anybody who engages in the selling of guns for profit will be covered, and that should result in a huge expansion of regulation and therefore of background checks, Chris.